Is the Quiz Life app really an easy way to potentially earn more than $300 just by playing a fun quiz game, as it looks like when you first join the app, or is it a scam to stay away from? My name is Michael and I love testing different ways to make money online, and recently when I tested some other earning apps, I saw an ad for this one here, this Quiz Life, that made it look like I could earn a lot of easy money just by playing this fun game. So I decided to download it and check it myself, and in this Quiz Life review, I'll give you an inside look and show some very important details you need to know before you start playing this game. So before logging into the app, let's talk about who can join, because Quiz Life, as far as I have been able to find out, is available in more or less all countries. You can just don't only use it on Android devices. It's not available for iOS devices. If you have an iOS device, I have a video about legit earning methods for that. I'll leave a link in the top corner for that. But if you have an Android device, then please watch this full video before downloading Quiz Life, because there are some very, very important details you need to know about. So let me now log in and then you can see for yourself. So I am now logged in, and the first thing that was a little bit strange with Quiz Life was that I got $100 joining bonus. So I have tested hundreds of different earning apps and websites, and I have never received $100 joining bonus. That just seems very strange, but I decided to still test it so I could share my full experience with it. So I decided to play this game. We'll get to the earnings and how I potentially can get them out later, but you see here there's these games, and now here it says I can earn up to 10 cents for playing them. When I first came, I could earn like $15, and then I could watch an ad and I could triple it, so I got like $40-50 per quiz game I completed there. So that was of course like fast way to earn, but then the closer I got to the payout threshold, the lower rewards, and you can see now it's down to like these 10 cents here. So it'll be harder and harder the more you supposedly earn, but I did manage to reach the payout threshold. We'll talk about that in just a bit. For now, let me just show you what these games look like, just so you have an idea. Let's say you choose a category here. You can also refresh it if you want other categories. They do refresh sometimes, but then there's a spam ad. Whatever you click in here, you see, then there's a spam ad because I wanted to refresh and see other categories. So I'll just be back when this ad is over. So the category is now refreshed after I had to watch that ad. So I'll just try this celebrity category. So you see here, then I just need to, I must pass all the questions to receive a cash reward. So you see up here, there are 5 questions. I only have 15 seconds for each there. So you need to, be fast at choosing here, and you see then I'll get 2 cents there. If you answer wrong, then you can watch an ad to continue. If you choose to not watch that ad, you will lose your earnings. And here, this is also with who's this guy? Well, this is not a guy, right? This is a woman, and again, it's just like they haven't even put in effort to these quizzes. But the thing is that I also found that the quizzes actually did become a little bit more difficult the closer I got to the payout threshold. At first they were very easy. I honestly don't know who this is there, so I was wrong. And you see, then I will either lose my cash if I quit now, or I can continue, then have to watch another spammy ad, and then I will get the same question again here. I won't do that now. I'm not going to watch another ad because I did reach the payout threshold after spending quite a lot of time, because they pay very lowly now. But I'll just give up the cash here, and then I'll just show you the next step is like what actually happens if you're patient enough to reach the payout threshold. So as you can see, I supposedly have more than $300 now, and you need $300 to be able to cash out. A high payout threshold of $300 is in itself a red flag when it comes to an earning app. Like the legit apps often have like 10, 15, sometimes maybe $25 payout threshold, but $300 or hundreds of dollars, even $100, I've never seen an app that is actually intending to pay, like these free earning apps, that has this high payout threshold. So that's a red flag in itself in my experience. But anyways, let's see what then happens when I try to cash out. Because you can see that now it says the order is placed, but the thing is that the first time I tried to cash out, I reached $300. Then it said that I needed to spend 20 minutes on like a particular page. This is this page they say here. So I needed to spend 20 minutes on this page. That was the first extra requirement. Any app or platform that has extra requirements for you to get paid after you reach the payout threshold, it's a huge red flag, because the legit ones, they will tell you this is how much you need to reach. Once you reach it, we'll pay you. Apps that have ulterior motives and are not intending to pay you will always add extra things once you've invested enough time. They know they can squeeze more time out of you because they earn the more time we spend because we watch their spammy ads there. So that was the first thing. Spend 20 minutes on that. So then I did that, and then an extra requirement was added. You see, then I have to watch another 20 reward ads before I can cash out. And I bet you once I reach that, I probably have to pay a small processing fee or invite a certain number of people, or I get in a long line of thousands of people in front of me, and you'll supposedly get paid once this line gets to you, when it gets your turn. And all these things, these extra requirements, it's BS. This is a way for them to avoid paying you. They are not intending to pay you. It's huge red flags, and an app that has this system, it's never going to pay you. And there's one more red flag we also just need to talk about. So I'll just close down the app and then I'll show you that. So I'm now on the page where you can download it. On a phone you can see it will say early access, and early access for apps means that no one can leave a review. And this is a common trick. You probably heard me say it before if you watch other of my videos, that apps that are not intended to pay you use this. They go into early access, people can't share the bad experiences, so people don't know that they can't actually get paid, and that's why more than 100,000 people at the time of recording this video have downloaded this. And sometimes they are in early access for years. An earning app in early access, a huge red flag. Be extremely careful about that. Maybe once in a while you can find a legit one that's in early access, but in general, I would recommend staying away from earning apps that are in early access, because it is usually a trick used by certain companies to avoid actually getting bad reviews. So overall, Quiz Life, full of red flags. You should not expect to get paid, and you should not waste your time, in my opinion. You will just help them make money by watching spammy ads and never get paid. If you want to earn by playing games, I do have a list on my website of legit platforms where you can earn. You will not earn hundreds of dollars, of course, per day, as Quiz Life claims you can, but at least they do actually pay. And I do have a list of platforms that I have been paid by playing games on. I will leave a link to that below. Also, if you do like answering questions, then survey apps can be a great method to do that. I'll leave a link below to a list I have of the best survey apps on my website. You can also check that out then. But no matter what, I hope this video helped you, and if it did, make sure to hit the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out next time I release a video with tips and tricks about different ways to make money online.